Welcome to the SMITE God Reveal for Tatiana, the Dark Empath.
Want a piece of the hefty tip?
Amidst a realm divided between the radiant glow of light and the enigmatic allure of darkness, Tatiana, heiress to a lineage steeped in the arcane arts of dark empathy, stood resolute in her allegiance to shadows. But when her sister, Angelina, chose the path of light, their familial bond shattered, igniting a tempest of betrayal within Tatiana's heart. Fueled by a potent cocktail of ancestral duty and newfound wrath, Tatiana embraced dark magic with fervor, vowing to not only honor her family's legacy, but also to defy and conquer the champions of light who dared cross her path. To enshroud the world in darkness, Tatiana decided to join the battlefield of the gods, not only to engulf them in darkness, but to also prove to herself, her family, and the darkness itself that she can tear the world down with her bare hands. Tatiana's passive is Darkness. When Tatiana hits an enemy god with a damaging ability, they take magic damage over time based on their maximum HP. While this effect persists, when Tatiana deals damage to enemy gods afflicted by darkness, she restores health based on a percentage of the damage dealt. Tatiana may not stack the effect of darkness, however, additional ability hits on enemy gods refresh the duration, ensuring that her enemies stay in the darkness. Tatiana's first ability is Dark Blast. Tatiana conjures up dark magics, throwing a damaging projectile in front of her, honing itself to nearby enemies. This ability gets more powerful over the course of the game, being able to evolve an additional 2 times. The second evolution allows Tatiana to fire 2 projectiles that deal additional area of effect damage upon landing. The third evolution allows Tatiana to fire 3 projectiles, dealing increased area of effect damage upon landing, and reducing the protections of all enemy gods struck by this ability. Tatiana's second ability is Dark Teleport. Tatiana channels dark magic from the darkness to darkly teleport herself to a fixed location. Upon reaching her destination, Tatiana blasts darkness around her in a circular area. Enemies within this radius take a small amount of damage and are slowed. Tatiana's third ability is Dark Soil. Tatiana darkly calls upon the dark entity of darkness from below to create a soil of dark darkness in a circular area, dealing damage and knocking up all enemy gods within its radius. Tatiana's ultimate ability is Darkness Enshrouds. Tatiana enshrouds all nearby enemy gods in darkness, dealing a single instance of damage and calling forth a dark soul chain, pulling all enemy gods to the center. Upon reaching the center, enemy gods take an additional instance of damage. Tatiana is a mage who excels in prolonged team fights, making use of her powerful damage over time, crowd control, and AoE abilities to slowly whittle down her opponents and provide herself with extra healing to stay in the fight. Her combos help her team engage in necessary battles or get themselves out of sticky situations. In this fight, Tatiana sees an enemy Flamea ambushing her team's base. Tatiana quickly uses Dark Teleport to engage onto the enemy, ultimately missing and continuing to fight anyways. She then uses Dark Soil to knock the enemy up in place, allowing her to secure a hit with Darkness Enshrouds, only to not kill her and die instead, allowing the enemy of Flamea and her team to defeat the Ice Queen boss, securing an important objective. In another fight, Tatiana sees the enemy Flamea farming for gold. Tatiana waits patiently for the right time to surprise the enemy. She then uses Dark Teleport to start off this surprise attack, quickly following it up with Dark Soil and Darkness Enshrouds. Before Darkness Enshrouds finishes off her opponent, Tatiana uses Dark Blast to quickly do additional damage, devastating the Flamea's health bar. In this last fight, Tatiana is being ambushed by the Flamea, taking massive damage from her. Tatiana quickly uses Dark Teleport to escape and create enough distance between her and the Flamea, following up with the third evolution of Dark Blast, dealing damage and lowering the Flamea's protections, leaving just enough to finish her off with Dark Soil, annihilating the Flamea's surprise attack and causing her to vastly disappoint her team's expectations. Thanks for watching the Smite God reveal for Tatiana, the Dark Empath.